back in the real world.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress has reached 100%. Data collection complete. Model construction in progress.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light. You can go.
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready? Yep. Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
I need more than a conversation. Fix to mirror this situation. A million times for this action. Dig it, drill it, smash it. Hands get dirty, shove it, it rains again, my lord. This wasn't but a day, it turns out so best thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all I want is none. We are all together, much more stronger. We will ride where we best known. From black to moon, I bet you know. Working hard all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on. Okay. Come on.
Back to ZENLESS Zone Zero, where we have the Moonlight Traces thing that we're actually going to get into. We have actually just finished with the whatchamafucket. Oh, actually, wait, no, sorry, incorrect. We are not doing that, because that needs to unlock in 12 hours. We at least needed to finish the story, which we did. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go do the other thing that is tied to an event. I was about to fucking flip my lid and say, no, I guess not. Because of that little... what? My connection's been shit today, apparently. Anyway, this is important.
Miss Independent Investigator, we meet again.
I heard there's a new mission.
That's right. The Defense Force is currently running an urgent mission inside Hollow Zero that needs reinforcements. Your team is one of our top choices.
Should I be honored?
It's not a compliment, just the conclusion reached by the Defense Force after careful evaluation of your team's specialties. Of course, you can listen to the explanation before you decide whether or not to take part in the mission. In short, the outpost has recently decided to reinstate its plan to explore the Aprego Fault from when it failed 2 years back.
The Aprego Fault?
Correct. The Aprego Fault is a deep ravine on the edges of Hollow Zero with unstable gravity and a large volume of floating land masses. Despite its complex geography, it's a shortcut to the old capital, so the main goal of exploring is to build an observation station inside the area. But the plan soon encountered obstacles not long after it started. The self-piloting logistics mechs were attacked several times by unknown monsters, suffering serious damage. We're lucky there weren't any civilian casualties, but due to the lack of eyewitness accounts, we still don't have any reliable intel on the identity of the monster. To ensure security on site, the observation station is suspended construction, and the Obsidian Division has sent someone over to investigate.
How come it's not Hollow Special Operations?
I'm sorry, but I don't know the details behind that. However, I can tell you it's the result of negotiations from multiple departments. Anyway, because your Bangbu Navigator performed so well, we're hoping you could help the specialist get into the Aprego Fault's depths as soon as possible.
Got it.
Excellent. In that case, I won't step on any toes when it comes to the rest of the mission details. We speak in person with the individual in charge of the investigation. She just went out to chaperone some other members of the investigation squad. If you head near the entrance to the outpost right now, you should be able to see her.
Do I have any other workmates?
You'll learn more about that soon enough.
Soldier 11? Hello, Zero? Is that like totally powerful? Can I become a totally awesome Bangbu too? Master said that she can become an independent investigator if I just finish this mission. Good. It appears you all have ambitions of being promoted. But remember, from the moment you join the mission, you become a soldier. Merit is built upon a foundation of obedience. So starting from now, no more whispering is allowed. Everybody sign off from lowest to highest, based on your equipment number. Soldier 11? What are you doing here? That's my line, Ocker Comet Tail. The super spicy curry at the outpost cafeteria is really good. Did you come by just to get some? Actually, I'm an independent investigator. I see. So this is your real identity. If you're cut out for the work of this outpost, it's no wonder you can rival Phaethon with your skills. Captain Roland said that he'd find someone skilled in exploring hollows to aid me in this mission. Would that be you? Think so. It's been a long time since I've seen you at work. I was actually worried about some amateurs getting pulled in on this mission, but it seems my worries were unfounded. Are you talking about these Bangbu? Yeah. Has the captain filled you in on the Aprego Fault? It's a very narrow terrain, and unknown monsters working there have attacked transport robots several times. The best choice in this situation is create a small and stealthy squad, so Bangbu would be perfect in terms of size and mobility. But this is urgent, we can only prioritize Bangbu across a few channels. Their awareness and understanding what makes a soldier is not the best. But with you here, I hope you can set a good example for them. I'll do my best. Great, looks like we can get started with the mission. Captain Roland hopes that we can head to the investigation station at the bottom of the fault surface first and provide urgently needed supplies to the people stationed there. They'll have to retreat from the hollow if they don't get supplies, which would be a huge loss. Don't worry, we can train these overactive rookies on the way over. We can dig up clues about the monsters. Okay. A total of 5 areas. Well, hold on. I need you. Whoa. It looks like this is also going to be like the battle tower stuff, isn't it? Each area has 5 stages. Enter the hollow whenever you're ready. I didn't say yes. Wait, where's my team? You don't even know what my team is. Hello? Huh? Welcome to the fruit. As you can see, this place is incredibly deep. Our goal is to get to the very bottom. Unlike other places, the combat here is done directly on the monitor array. Oh! Colliding with enemy will deal damage to your... okay. Okay, so this is pretty simple. He's gonna do 2 damage to me. But I do 5 to him. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty simple. I get it. Why would I throw it away? Why would I do that? Give me more attack. Yeah, I think I know how that kind of thing works. Crimson Silk can be used to upgrade. Okay. You can enter the next floor from here. The guidance ends here. Bombs can be useful. Secret pathway. Ah. Bomb. Yeah, increase the attack, man. Keep increasing the attack. We gotta be strong. We gotta one-shot these fools. Shouldn't have gone to that one first. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh, it collectively goes up. So that one will hurt. What does it go up by? Oh, it goes up like almost 10. Fuck you. Fuck you. Die. When stepping on spikes, no HP is lost, but one bomb is generated. Immediately generate a pile of good things. Oh, a key. And another bomb. Okay. So if we were... Wait, it's had Soldier 11 if we were to actually get into any kind of actual combat. We're going to get a Night Bang Boo for completing this. I was thinking this was going to have something to actually do with the actual, thing. Obtain one bomb when starting out. I want more coins. Upon defeating an enemy, there's a chance to ooh! Oh, XP upgrade would be good, actually. Oh, and you can keep randomizing it. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, I see how this works. But it looks like it's gonna just be... It looks like it's just gonna be a lot of TV mode stuff. So that's all it's really going to be. TV mode this, TV mode that. That's really all it's going to be, is a lot of that. I will do it, I just won't do it right now because of, I kind of just don't... I'll probably be in a party with friends, talk to them while I mess around and do that quest. Chi-Chi? This is Chi-Chi if she didn't fall off that cliff. Oh my god, there's so many things here now. Endings collected. Endings?! You mean there's multiple endings with the... I can't go inside? I am literally Yanagi. Okay, why let me come here if I can't do anything? Bro, are you serious? Don't even let me here if I can't do anything. I can't even go back there. Well, this was a waste of time. Thanks for wasting it. Is the only new quest have to do with Grace? And is there no Yanagi, Oh, there is, thank God. I was gonna say, is there no Yanagi hangouts? Because I'm gonna need those. I'm in desperate need of some relaxation. Been busy with work lately. Must be tough. Is there some way I can help you relax? Let's go out somewhere. So where do you want to meet? How about we go get a coffee? If we're going to meet at a cafe, can we go to the one on 6th Street? We often stop by the cafe Lumina Square for coffee when we do field work. I always feel like the coffee tastes faintly of work. You should pick a time. Let's go do that now. Yanagi with Yanagi. You're here. Perfect timing. I was just telling Tin Master here that I was after a cup of decaf, and Tin Master gave me a look of extreme disappointment. I really wish you enjoyed our classic beans just as much as Belle from the video store does. 2 cups every day. That's what he said. Your choice is good too, Yanagi. A lot of flavors are stripped away during decaffeination. That's something I've come to learn all too well. But I really don't want to be consuming too much caffeine on a non-work day. I take caffeine for when I need to clear my head to deal with a headache-inducing problem. You sip a cup of coffee with Yanagi, idly people watching as you stand outside the shop. Speaking of coffee, that reminds me of something funny about my colleagues. Do you want to hear? I want to hear more about Miyabi. Miyabi. Our chief is certainly one of a kind. She can drink 5 cups of espresso seconds before going to bed without having to worry about any insomnia or heart palpitations. As expected of someone so powerful. At least that's what I thought at first. Later on, I realized that the chief simply didn't understand that much coffee would cause insomnia. This one time, I casually mentioned how drinking coffee so late can affect your sleep, and the chief suddenly lost her special power, turning into someone who can't sleep if they drink too much coffee like your average person. It feels like some fairy tale monster that loses all of its power if you say its name. I feel like I understand you all a little better. You like it? That's nice. Me, I'm just a boring lady living a very boring life. Just like decaf coffee, bland and unstimulating. Fortunately, I surround myself with interesting people. Otherwise, I'd have to talk to you about my own stuff. You'll probably yawn out of boredom. No, you are the most interesting of them all, to be honest. Before, Miyabi was the most interesting of them all, but then you came in and it's like, whoa, now. Proxy, it's been a while. How have you been? Are you asking me or Eos? And Eos isn't even here, you know? Don't be such a stranger with me. I brought you a little gift this time around. You still remember that corruption complex from before? The NEPS finally managed to complete the recovery of the wreckage, and they returned the 3 children to us. Hans and Friday are back on the job. It's just Greta who's not doing so good. I remember all that. Yeah, we managed to pull a video out of Greta's core showing the first time she ever saw Mr. White, which also was a recording of Mr. White's construction work. Whoever knew that would be love at first sight? Anyway, Greta's depth sonder and wife detection device were both glitching out due to missing it too much. But rebuilding Mr. White wouldn't be an easy feat, so I decided to restore a model miniature of Mr. White looked like based on footage from this clip. Greta's already installed the model in her cockpit, claiming that this way she can forever feel her lover's guidance and companionship. Seeing as the finished product turned out so well, I bought one for you too. That's a super avant-garde idea for a decoration. I'll leave this with you. I need to get back. Oh yeah, just because Mr. White is like this, don't let that give you any ideas about construction standards at Bellbog Industries. So the model, can you please keep it safe? Somewhere I can appreciate it more, manager? This model would look totally out of place as merchandising at the video store. It's probably better to place on the display stand in the bedroom. Yeah, so that's one of the new features in this update, is we have a display cabinet now. We can put all kinds of things here. The display stand has been idle for too long. It's time to tidy it up, Belle. Let's put the collectibles Graves just brought over. That looks great. Just keep it where it belongs. Or just like it's where it belongs. I was trying to... Oh, you can turn it around and stuff too. Oh my god, where did we get all these? Alright, so we gotta go to Zan's studio then. Looking at it now, the display stand does seem a bit too big. Let's find some things to fill this up. I know exactly where to go. We need to go to Mina Square, and you'll just spawn in the pedestrian area. Yo! I mean, he's a robot, so... I remember you. And I remember you. I remember the deal we struck. If you come up with any fun ideas, come find me. We'll consider anything as long as it's fun, right? So then, have you brought me any fun ideas as promised? That's right. That's great. I knew you'd be the kind of customer who gives me a real surprise. But if it's about something else, you know how to contact me more reliably, right? However, I've got good news for you as way of thanking you in advance. My design studio is now officially open. How about we take a look right now, if you're not too busy? Sure. Since you've been so supportive of me, I'd better show you a little sincerity. The inspiration you gave me before was priceless. These are for you. Please take a perusal around our humble store.
We welcome all interesting things here.
What the fuck? Huh. How do I get more tokens? Obtain... What? Oh,
Now, can I take another
man.
look? Got 10 more designs in the works. There'll definitely be one you'll love.
Alright, fine. I'll stop the robot voice. I'll speak for him normally. Oh, damn. You sure picked that out fast. Well, I'm honored that my design has been recognized by you. Welcome back. I'm sorry, we don't take Denny's here. How boring would it be if you could just buy up any creativity for a Denny? Then how do I pay you? If you'd like to take away another one of my works, then please bring me a little more inspiration. Of course, they're not universally loved the same way Denny's are, but they're still what possesses as hard currency around here. A new customer stops by and Yi goes back to the store. Inspiration. And where exactly does one find that? That's such a fascinating ornament. Maybe we could put it up in the store. But if I show it to Wise, I'm sure he'll say, "What's this weird thing?" Next time I'll bring Wise along to ZENLESS to pick out whatever he likes. But for now, how about this? I'd better quietly swap this back into my display stand. Well, the way the camera did that was like... Dun-dun-dun. You'll go down there. Oh yeah. What do you mean you're not? You're perfectly fine. Well, that fits perfectly well right here. Yee's work is really great. It's a shame I can only exchange this collectible today. I'll grab something else next time. Okay, well that ended. So, wait, hold on. Back to Amina Square. I'm sure his thing... No, his thing did not open up. You still have to go there manually.
Welcome to Sanzi's studio. I hope you find my designs interesting.
Not yet the system unlock
Got
time.
something fun in mind?
What?
Let me know whenever.
You're telling me we can only get one of these things right now and you aren't unlocking the rest of it? What kind of bull honky bullshittery have you just said to me right now? Hold on, I'm checking to see. Never mind, I guess the internet's probably about to drop out of the game because I can't load Orange's account. I'm literally trying to find out. No, he's still not on yet. The moment he gets on is when I will also be on and tell him we're getting on Pal World. You're not doing nothing else. Oh, okay. Advanced time so that we can do stuff with, actually, why the hell is Soldier 11 not wanting to do her next trust event? It's kind of been getting on my nerves, to be honest. Okay, so. Are you serious? Now Seth doesn't want to meet until it's daytime. Okay, great. You're an asshole! Seth, where are you? The video ends with you. I'm surprised there's not a lot of side quests. Like, usually after you complete some story, a whole lot of side quests open up, but like... Wait. No. There's no side quests. Is it because it's just an intermission episode and not a story episode? I'm not too familiar with the tea milk flavors. I'd be happy to give you some suggestions. Do you have a sweet tooth? I know that spicy food's not your thing. If you do have a sweet tooth, I'd recommend going for 70% for the sugar for the tea milk. 50% works too. Forget about going full sugar, seeing as you got training to do, right? I get it. Is there a no sugar option? It's just tea milk. Do you really have to be that healthy? Belle, I mean manager. Manager? Are you a friend of Seth's? How about a little introduction? Yeah, this is a friend of mine. Runs a video store on 6th Street. Manager, meet Lizzie. She's a colleague of mine in public security. Nice to meet you, manager. Since you're here, let me treat you as well. Treat me? Yup, Seth helped me out today, so I'm treating him to some tea milk as thanks. It's such a coincidence to have bumped into you, so why not drink together? What can I get you? Yum yum mint tea milk. I'll have what she's having. Okay, I'd like no ice and no sugar. Huh? That's not what you said earlier, right, manager? Tea milk without sugar tastes so different. I hope you still like it. I think going with some sugar would be better. What do you think, Seth? I'll just have what you're having. Is that right? I really don't get all these options. Alright, the same as the managers. I gotcha. You, Seth, and Lizzie all enjoy some tea milk together. Of course, you paid for your own drink and didn't let Lizzie treat you. Lizzie tries to keep a lively atmosphere, but you seem to be the only one responding to her. Perhaps you're overthinking things, but Seth seems to be having a hard time keeping up with her. What? Another day? Since when? Since when do you do things like that? Where the hell are they at now? Oh, don't tell me we're gonna get dragged all the way through Amina Square. As you pass by Waterfall Soup, you suddenly hear the name Seth amidst the bustling crowd. You turn towards the voice and see that female pump sec officer from the tea milk shop before talking with her companion. How's that master plan of yours coming along? I heard you two were spotted at the training grounds again. Am I making progress or not making progress? I don't know. I've already figured out his favorite noodles, his regular training schedule, his preferred brand of bandages. Oh, and that he likes watching videotapes on the weekend. But what exactly goes in his head all day? You mean Seth? He always struck me as the straightforward type. Could he be more cunning than he seems? Using that word for him feels really off. I didn't mean it like that, it's just that every time I see him, he reacts so strange. Do I not treat him well enough? Why does he seem so uncomfortable around me? He's such a tough nut to crack. Maybe he just gets nervous when he sees you. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Really? I'm starting to think that maybe someone of his nobility simply can't understand the scent of a commoner, even though he... I told you, Seth may seem clueless, but he's not from the same world as us. Your master plan and all that? Well, it's not like you'd listen to me anyway. You're right, if that's the case, I had to seize my chance. The two take their noodle takeout and leave the restaurant. But what was all that about? Seth? Nobility? Master plan? Getting involved with other people's relationship issues doesn't seem all too wise. Should we tell Seth about this? We gotta tell Seth. The bro is about to get in trouble. And we can't let that happen. I don't know why I'm doing it one at a time. Just give me a moment. Stop! We need to get up there. We have to save Seth. This woman is trying to get at him. Thinking after this, I might go grab me some coffee. What are you doing up here? It looks like Seth and his colleague are stood over there, but what is this atmosphere? Is she? Seth, you know why I asked you out today, right? I'm terrible at guessing what people are thinking, so don't blame me if I get it wrong. Blame you? I would never do such a thing. Come on, just take a guess.
Lizzie, do you want to take the day off? I can take over your shift.
Of course not. But if you want to hang out together during vacation, I can line my schedule up with yours so we can take some days off together.
Are you trying to ask him out?
I'm just looking to work some overtime.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Seth, there's something I want to tell you. Seth, I like you. Please be my boyfriend.
What the hell? You're fairly sure that last time you encountered this girl, she was complaining to her friend at the noodle shop about how difficult Seth was to crack. Surely her confession couldn't be sincere.
I'm just gonna keep waving until Seth sees me. I have to tell him what I heard at the noodle shop before he makes his decision.
It's the manager. Why are you waving so hard at me? I have good eyesight. I can see you perfectly fine.
This is where Wizzy is gonna crack and be like, "What are you doing here, homewrecker?" And then Belle will be like, "What?"
Oh, manager. Are you the video store owner I met last time? Small world. Sorry, but we're kind of in the middle of something private here. Is it okay if I send Seth to catch up with you later? But I have something urgent that needs Seth's attention too. It's super, super urgent.
Don't worry, manager. I just need to answer Lizzie's question first. It won't take long. Lizzie, I don't want to be your boyfriend.
Ooh! Oh my god, he just killed her! She's dead! And she doesn't even know it yet.
Wow, that was absolutely brutal. Is this the kind of power that comes with being a straight shooter? Why? Am I not nice to you? Did I do something to upset you?
Alright, red flag.
You're nice to me, but I don't think you like me at all. You always chat with me, and I never get what you're talking about, or even know how to respond. Every time you visit the training ground to see me, you just sit there looking bored. I don't understand why you keep coming back. That one time you invited me for dinner, the server reached out to give you those noodles that come in the black bowls as soon as you sat down at the counter. But you said you like the ones that come in the white bowls as much as I do. Why would you lie about that?
Ugh, you're so... My guy, you're so painfully dense.
Fine. I've done lots of things that I don't like for you. I try to take an interest in all the things you prefer. Doesn't that show how much I like you?
I don't know what you mean by like, but I can tell you aren't happy. That's not how good friendships should work.
I mean, it's either that Seth is so fucking dense, or it's also that he is like... He would want a partner that isn't forcing herself to like things that he likes. He wants a partner to love him and love and still do the things that she does alongside him.
Lizzie, you're very nice to me, and I believe you're not a bad person. But do you really want to be lovers or friends with me? I think you need to consider what it is that you truly want.
It must have been so nice growing up with a silver spoon. You get to lecture people and still sound like you're in the right at the same time. Growing up, you could get whatever you wanted as long as you were honest, right? I'm so sorry for spending so much time around you lately. It won't happen again.
Yeah, yeesh.
Well, it's done. Manager, you said you have something urgent to talk to me about?
It might be pointless to bring this up now, but I ran into Lizzie at the noodle shop the other day.
You briefly recount what took place at the noodle shop to Seth, wondering whether it'll make him feel better or worse.
So that's what happened.
Did you already know about that from the start? Otherwise, Why would you be so harsh to Lizzie?
I didn't know. Was what I said really that harsh? Honestly, I do feel kind of bad about it. I should appreciate Lizzie for being so nice to me, but it's not because of who I am. It's for some other reason. If this kept up, someone was eventually bound to get hurt. Maybe me, maybe her. I just did what I had to do. Manager, is it right for me to think like that? In hindsight, all she's ever done is be nice to me. Even if it is because of my family background, I'm still the one who benefited from her kindness.
I wonder if she was trying to get that noble money.
I'm surprised you're doubting yourself.
I'm not an idiot, you know. Well, I just think that friends aren't only people who are good to you, but also people who are being real with each other. For example, you said I looked stupid playing soccer. I actually much prefer that kind of interaction.
I got it. You enjoy getting dissed.
That's not what I mean at all. I'm saying that friends should be real with each other. I'd call you out too if you were acting dumb, and no one would say I'm being a bully because of my family background.
I have a question for you, Seth. In your opinion, what counts as being real with each other? I don't share everything about myself with you either.
That doesn't matter at all. Being honest doesn't mean we have to tell each other everything. I'm not interested in knowing what color toothbrush you have, or who your childhood crush was, or whatever. I'm not a kid anymore, you know? There are surely things about you that I am not aware of, but what's the big deal? I know you genuinely want to be my friend because you like me for me. And that's what counts.
You're right. I'm happy that you consider me a friend.
Yeah, same here. Chingy always says that real friends are hard to come by, so I need to cherish the ones I have. Ugh. Why does it sound so corny when I say it? Whatever. This whole conversation is too much work. You get what I mean, right?
Well, alrighty then. That's the Seth thing. He just shot that girl down, which was probably a good thing, because honestly, she was kind of giving off just some red flags with her behavior by the end there. So, yeah. I don't know, I personally feel like she was giving off red flags at the end there with how, I mean, yeah, you can say it's just a girl being, like, sad and depressed because they just got, you know, dumped. But, like, you know, I need to unfavorite them because I'm not trying to raise their stuff up. No. Soldier 11 needs to be fucking moved. Does she have like a 1? Does she have like the tiniest pinch, which should be impossible? Why does she not continue? Well, either way, that's the end of that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which I don't know what the next one is going to be. The next one's most likely just going to be either an episode of this or an episode of the combat tower, because there's not a lot going on in this update apart from story and events. I think it's because they're pushing a lot of events this update is why there's not a lot of side quests.